Battlecry of Freedom by Ngakma Nor'dzin.
Part 2, the slogans. Slogan 57. Avoid being constricted by jealousy and frustration.
Ko Long Ma Dam.
Do not become frustrated making comparisons with other riders, as this will undermine the quality of riding the mind. There was one lady in the grade 3 class who was clearly a favourite with the instructors. She was always given one of the best horses, praised more than anyone else, and given special attention. She also took private lessons and was studying to take an equestrian examination, so it was understandable that the instructors knew her well and wished to bring her on. In contrast, I was always given one of the least agile and responsive horses. After having been given Saffron, a particularly difficult mare, week after week, and having questioned this verbally to no effect, I eventually wrote a formal letter of complaint to the riding school. The school was owned by the council, so they had to take notice and reply properly to this formal approach. Thereafter I was given a range of different horses in the grade 3 lessons, but never one of the best horses. The situation was resolved by purchasing D, as I was then given her to ride in every lesson for the 6 months we continued with her living there. I ceased having lessons after that. I liked the lady who was given the best horses to ride and received special attention, and I was able to avoid allowing jealousy to spoil my friendly relationship with her. Not being bound by jealousy, though certainly experiencing some frustration, I was able to act to address the situation in a calm and sensible manner. This slogan communicates a strong sense of being limited, bound by nervous energy. The intrinsic energy of accomplishment is limited in its flow and potential by the constriction of identity fixation, which creates jealousy and frustration. Personal identity wants to keep checking to see that no one else is doing better. There is suspicion and paranoia about others' motivation and intention. Personal identity is frustrated, wanting the situation to be different to how it actually is. It gets all wound up with the impotent energy of wanting to change it, but being unable to do so.
Ngakpa ö-Dzin says, "There's a lot of appreciation in jealousy. It's just that the appreciation has become distorted. We're always jealous of the things we want for ourselves, things that are desirable for us, and therefore appreciated. It is as if we missed our stop on the train and got off at a station too far along. If we can go back to the point of simply appreciating, then the distortion that leads to jealousy will naturally unwind itself."
It is not possible to rest in alert presence and appreciation whilst there is jealousy, suspicion, paranoia, frustration. The effort of checking everything but appreciating nothing prevents expansive openness. Jealousy will not succeed in creating better luck. Suspicion and paranoia will not create relaxed and friendly relationships with others. Frustration will not force a change in the situation. All these emotions relate to personal identity and caring more about the self than others. Mind training dissolves the investment in identity fixation as the source of security and transfers concern for supporting personal identity to concern for helping others. The wish for others to be happy and successful prevents jealousy arising. In prioritizing others, personal identity lets go of concern about the motivation and intent of their actions with regard to itself. If the view is held that everything is perfect as it is, and everything is the perfect opportunity to awaken, there can be relaxation and frustration dissolves. Mind training develops awakening view and awakening intention and embraces reality exactly as it is.